Ora, bem-vindos então. Pronto, ouve-se bem. Depois de tanto tempo sem direto comigo aqui, né? Explicação. Estive doente bastante tempo. Ainda continuo um bocado. Foram duas semanas assim bastante pesadas, digamos assim. Mas fui fazendo o direto assim, deitado aqui morto, jogando qualquer coisa. E é isso. Ainda estou a recuperar. Estou de férias agora, né? Vamos ver se consigo recuperar alguma coisa e tentar fazer direto todos os dias. E é isso. Vamos continuar Hogwarts, que deixei um bocadinho de lado à conta de estar assim mais morto. E não me lembro onde é que estou sequer. Espera aí que agora parece que estou no Reef. Tá. Não faço a mínima ideia o que é que eu tenho que fazer. O que é que eu estava a fazer. Não faço ideia. Boa mapa. Vamos às quests. Fazer alguma coisa porque não faço ideia o que eu tenho que fazer. Vamos a isto e vamos ao mapa. E é isso, que ainda continuo assim meio doente. Tive gripe e depois não apanhei. Deixei bastante tempo, bastante mal. Para onde eu tenho que ir? Por aqui. Tive bastante tempo mal também. Apanhou-me ali logo tudo numa época assim um bocado que não convinha.
Goblins working with rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
Vamos lá fazer a história principal. Lembro-me de pôr esta roupa que feia custou.
But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the
Cara,
restricted
que
section as
horror
it
de
appeared on the
casaco,
map.
cascola. Tem que mudar isto tudo.
Let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand.
Of course.
I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Ok. Ora, vamos então às missões. Estou vivo ainda. Agora estava a fazer estas missões. Vamos então encontrar. Estas missões são treta. Deixa-me encontrar aqui alguma.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Pode ser, pode ser.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Ok. Aqui? Demiguy statues. Tantas missões. Expelliarmus. Quero esta. Sim, tenho os fones também no máximo porque estou meio surdo. Se me assustar com algum barulho assim inesperado, já sei o que é. Mas já, tenho uma otite em cada ouvido. Do lado esquerdo está pior. Ou seja, tudo a favorecer. Não lembro de ir por aqui. Um grifo. Espera aí, como é que se fazia?
Revelio.
Era aqui que eu queria. Não queria usar aquilo. Fuck. Revelio. Tenho que encontrar uma daqueles bichos. Tu. Deve ser para abrir esta. Yeah. E agora tinha que carregar. Não há para fazer slap. É lá, vou para o meio. Não estou. Estavam a falar dos amigos, por causa disso interessava-me. As estátuas de amigos. Espera aí. Deixa-me ver uma coisa nas opções. Estava a ver se podia trocar os subtítulos, que algumas palavras são um bocado mais difíceis.
Revelio. Can't remember the last time Sebastian lost a duel.
Isto não posso. Aqui. Não. Será que é aula?
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Oh,
Eu não mudei a roupa. Esqueci-me.
Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio.
Vamos lá, aula das mandrágoras.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Ainda por cima calhou-me uma gorda.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
Não é que sabem este feitiço, senão está tudo partido.
Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new...
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Tu.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Vamos a plantar aqui um bocadito. Claro, agora está aqui a minha cara. Mas pronto.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Ok, primeiro deixa-me trocar de roupa, que isto está horrível. Vai esta. Só porque sim. Ora.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Será que devo pôr a câmera daquele lado? Não me lembro de haver alguma coisa daquele lado. Alto um bocadinho. Se calhar sim.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. No offense. Sorry. Here we are, home of the Chinese... Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Okay.
Look at that! Oh, they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Ok. Deixa eu ver o que é por aqui. Rebellion. Revelou-me que tem aqui qualquer coisita. E não posso passar. Então vamos embora.
We should always wear our dragonhide gloves.
Está aqui a professora Garlic. Oi, posso apanhar? Posso apanhar. Little leaves.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable. remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Herbology class.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots.
E qual será a parte em que vou capturar bicho? Quero capturar bicho. Ainda faltam 5 minutos. Ai, caralho. Eu quero capinhar bichos. Não quero inventário. Quests. Poison. Bah, Poison class. Está da frente.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Muito gira por acaso. Saber sobre as plantas, não sei o que é daqui. Não me vou lembrar de nada, mas pronto. Poison class, vamos lá ver.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Por acaso preciso de umas quantas, porque estou sempre a perder vida.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Or clump. Juice. Ainda quero que eu já fiz a poção.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Ora.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a... Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Endurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather.
Ou seja,
As
é um
you'll
interesseiro.
already be in Sharp's office with his permission.
Não
Perhaps you
precisa
can
nem
grab it for me.
procurar coisas. É,
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
vai correr mal isto, mas pronto. É.
A well-prepared witch.
Já tenho montes deste. Queria ver o que é que tinha 50 moedas.
Remember, precision is key when...
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
É, vamos ver depois, vamos.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Se eu sou apanhado por este parvo,
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
acho que é esta que tenho que fazer. Vamos esperar uns segunditos. Ah, sim, estava aqui escrito. Pega na colher. Pick up.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Dragon Duck! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice...
I brewed
Ah,
an
bem, não estava a dar.
potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised at the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Ok. Agora.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Classes.
Missões. Quests. Não estava lá já. O que é que me levou até fora? Again.
Maybe Auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school.
Nah. Not again, please.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your
Por que não
ingredients.
ficou? Estou a repetir outra vez a missão.
When adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Fez a skip porque isto.
And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Blá 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 blá.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say?
He did say that. He wants me to get more
Brilliant!
Pleasure to meet you. Wait.
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort.
Blah blah
Just missing
blah.
one tiny last ingredient that will...
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single...
Desta vez não te
I
vou
don't
dar.
know. Very well. I'll bring you a fruit feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing.
Queria dizer que não, mas olha.
Your potion should not. A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions.
Here's the fruit feather you wanted.
You should get...
Blá blá
Should
blá.
you chop the didn't or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrow.
Dorius Potion. Oh, tenho que esperar outra vez. Jesus. Não tenho quanto espero aqui. Não faço nada. É isso. Sorry. Ok, vamos fazer mais uma desta. Tenho que beber água.
And now we add the mallow
Vai fazendo.
And... That's odd. What's happening?
Revelio.
Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
Ah, contigo já falei noutra se outra vez. Posso passar à frente?
Sorry, Professor.
I was impressed that you were able to answer.
Blá blá blá. Agora deixa-me falar com aquele que o...
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Está quase também. Vamos lá tentar outra vez.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry. I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do, in addition to having a solid grasp of how to
Estou a tentar passar
combine
tudo à
various
frente, porque isto já vimos.
ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here.
Blá 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 blá. What?
Revelio. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Dismissed.
Ok. Agora sim já está feita. Ok, deixa-me só apanhar aqui. Focus Potion. Agora vamos à missão. O que é isto? Ah, ok. Ui. Se calhar devia primeiro esta. Tem que avoid the enemy by dodge rolling. Incêndio. Aqui ainda não estive. Isto que é? Não quero esta. Tenho que fazer incêndio e...
It is good to see you, my friend.
Estava a ver o que era aquilo. Vamos lá.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now
Sabe
you
porquê?
might
Parece
tell
que
me
eu
why
sou
they were looking for you.
tipo a voz do personagem do meu, assim meio robótica.
Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
Não sei
When were you
porquê.
at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What
Já vi como eu
on
conto
earth?
tudo. Porra.
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig's to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Queria tirar o som e tirei a
Is
câmera.
that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Isso, miúda.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow was planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Acho que é para saber aquela cena do... qualquer coisa de Merlin.
They must have come this way. Think!
Hello, bitches.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you. Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You shouldn't be here.
Incendio.
You will not.
Incendio.
I will not be cast about again!
Incendio.
Tinha que usar o incêndio.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Gosto do casaco.
Stop right there! Or I can hold them off! Reduction!
I'm not going anywhere.
You'll take this student on the mic!
Como é que esquivava estas coisas?
I demand that you release me!
Vem se jogar o cara.
Release me! No!
Incendio.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Realmente já estamos aqui ao lado. Anda cá, Nora.
Are you alright?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area.
Trials of Merlin.
I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin.
Se eu fosse outra casa, ela diria, por exemplo, o Ravenclaw ou assim.
I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Vamos então. Tenho que ir aqui.
by my tent.
Ah. Tenho que ir aqui.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now? Instantly. The flames make the pyre sink.
Acho que não há muita dúvida em fazer isto. Pronto, um trial já está.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Vai lá, que eu agora vou fazer outras coisas. E que outras coisas vou fazer? Não quero um duelo. Tu. Vou fazer esta primeiro.
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure.
Sim, porque sei que vai dar coisas, portanto...
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the...
O que é que me está a mandar tipo...
I should dive down and see.
Eu estou cansado. Não, estava a ver porque me está a mandar para o outro lado. Tecnicamente tenho que procurar isto no lago, não?
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Tem ali qualquer coisa. Não. Ao menos consigo equipamentos agora. Tem ali. Nada, rapaz, nada. Depois já vou ver os equipamentos todos. Ah, finalmente.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
E agora já não me está a mandar para lá? Para a escola, não percebo. Ah, tenho que dar a volta, ok. Não sabe subir afinal. Vem cá.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again, and I do hope you keep diving.
You're
You
welcome.
certainly have a knack for finding
Sou muito
treasure.
simpático, podia ter posto pedido mais um preço qualquer. I'm too nice. I know. Ora, posso recolher isto, isto não, isto também não, isto sim. Credo. Pronto, só está um. Vamos ver isto. Capacete, preciso de. Provavelmente defeat some spiders. Arranhei este casaco. E acho que era o casaco que eu queria. Vá. Coisas novas. Pode ser. Pode ser. Fica já com este equipada. Este equipado com isto. Está loca de nível 15. Mas também é fraco, portanto vou acabar por vender aquilo que a escola está. Isto está aqui. Este tem 33. Agora não consigo ver por causa do casaco, mas deixa ver. Meio que não gosto. Parecia fixe, afinal não. Mas aqui o cascal já não fica bem. Ou assim. Ora, quests. Deixa-me ver. Tenho 4. Collectionable. Não, tenho aqui os inimigos todos que já derrotei. Engraçado. As roupas novas. Não lembro de conseguir esta máscara. Já vou ver se eu tenho para equipar. Os sítios. Tantos ainda para ver. E agora fiquei curioso aqui nas máscaras. Deixa eu ver. Tenho já desbloqueado aqui. Vou deixar assim como está. Ora. Vamos entrar para Hogwarts. Enganei-me. É aqui a entrada, né? O que é isto? Estranho. Há pouco estava aqui um. What the fuck? Olha, vou a pé. Assim também se encontrar aqui.
I should investigate.
Ué? Investigate what? Ah, tá aqui um. Ui, perdi um bocado de vida. Horcruxes. Ora,
Revelio.
Que é isto? Lich. São sanguessugas. Sanguessugas.
Levioso. Accio.
Anda cá. Vamos por aqui. Onde é que está? Está ali a fazer o quê? Tá.
Incendio. Reparo.
I'm thinking. Estou a pensar ainda, peraí.
Incendio.
Então, vamos trazer isto para aqui. Sou um bocado lerdo, credo. E agora, isto assim. Que é para manter o fogo lá dentro. Oh god, I'm too smart. Twilight Coat.
Revelio.
Pronto, aqui já está. Só não percebi esta coisa aqui. Mas pronto, o que interessa já está. É o que me interessa. Agora aqui em cima tem outra coisa qualquer. E só vamos ver o que é. Parece a casa do outro. Squidish. Oi. Tenho o inventário cheio agora. Provavelmente de gears, não?
Revelio.
Pronto. Uma chip. Então, não é para ti também. Agora nada, portanto eu tenho aqui por aqui. Vamos a pé. O teleporte está avariado. Agora pergunta-me para que é que será. Tem aqui outro. Tem 3. Coisa mais estranha. Está a pedir para ir para aqui? Quando tem aqui uma ponta enorme para ir para lá? Tá bem, tá. Posso ir por aqui, também pedi para ir dar a volta. Já estou mesmo a ir.
Revelio.
Posso... Da pizza. Está bloqueado. Custa 200, não vou tirar aquilo, cara, muito caro. 90, pode ir, 150 não, 200 não, 90 pode ir embora, 60 ainda por cima. Vamos ver por aqui. 90 fora. 90 fora. 90. 60. 200. Vamos ver se assim consigo apanhar já alguma coisa. Ok. Ai, preciso esticar as pernas. Tem aqui, isto aqui, o que é? Ok, nada de especial.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
Faço ideia. O que é que será isto?
Revelio. Incendio.
O que era com isto?
Levioso.
Tem que parecer qualquer coisa assim.
Revelio.
Preciso de um mapa. Agora tenho que dar a... Algo aqui não está certo.
Scrope? Who is Scrope?
Já vamos descobrir quem é o Scrope. Será que ele escondeu os caixas assim debaixo disto? Ah, ok.
Pumpkins. Ah, I think I know just the place.
Onde estive agora? Corre. Corre como se não houvesse amanhã. Oh. Olha, acertei logo na...
Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick.
Por acaso, não estou a ver quem é o Scrubs. Vi pela imagem que é um Goblin agora. Será que isto se apanha? Estas luzes? Não. Mas está engraçado.
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Undermining the headmaster and getting something in return. Continue.
Oh, Scrope does not intend to undermine the headmaster. In fact, Scrope wants to surprise him. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honor her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages. And
esqueci-me de ver aquela folha. Mas pronto. Vamos para ali primeiro. Oi. Já não sei defender isto. Já não sei defender isto, caramba. Estou a jogar cada vez pior. Como é que um sapo está aqui? Não queria gastar aquilo. Mais ainda. Porra, foi difícil isto. Não podia subir de nível.
Revelio.
Kraken. Não sei se aqui tem um nome
Why would
específico
I
já.
need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes.
As peças que faltam. Ai não, é para comer. Ok.
Revelio.
Could it be? A visitor?
Já estás um bocado morto.
The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply
Peeves.
rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages?
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
Revelio.
Não há mais nada aqui. Ah, tá a ver. Isto deve ser Osmeide. Bosque. E por aqui. Ponte. Velas.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Ora, acho que não dá tempo para fazer só mais isto e está. Provavelmente tenho que fazer lumos. Mais provável vai começar a chover agora.
Lumos. Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollonia's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
That boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it.
Reparei agora que não tem orelha.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to House Elves.
Olha, vou tentar fazer só... Tem que haver aqui alguma ponte com velas aqui perto. E pelo visto já me está a indicar o caminho. Faz parte da missão, provavelmente. Mas deve ser mais para descobrir... para saber como é que se faz o resto das páginas que encontramos por aí. Quão longe é? Isto tenho que tirar. Já me está a meter impressão. É aqui. Vamos fazer aqui teleporte, que é para terminar o direto. Caça das aranhas.
Lumos. Protego.
Defeat enemy with petrificou-se total. Não tenho esse feitiço. Está bloqueado porque tenho que derrotar com um feitiço este esquisito. Mas não tenho esse feitiço, portanto vou só derrotá-los. Hello, darlings. Pomba.
Revelio.
Só ver o que há por aqui.
Revelio.
Pronto, só vou ver o que é bem aqui e vamos terminar o direto. Então fica melhor esta, pronto, com a roupa normal, né? Ai sim, que lindo. Esqueci-me de vender as coisas. Este fica mais forte. Este é mais forte. E este é mais forte. Eu, se fosse assim... Caralho. Isto deixa-me tirar. Pá, não é que seja feio, mas é horrível. Ou assim. Ai, são todas as missões que tenho por fazer. Anda ali um key. Arthur's Treasure, Ghost Love. Talk to Lucan Bradley. Qual é o spell? Não me diz. Spelliarmos. Não me diz que missões são, mas tem aquela bloqueada. Estou preciso de fazer Avoid enemy attacks by touch rolling. Já está feito, não é? Precisa destas. Tentar ver isto. Hidden Treasure de Goto. E o martelo. Ok. Também não sei se é aqui, vá. Ora, tem que ter...
I don't think I can do this now. Best to come back.
Yeah. Não podes, não.
Revelio.
Esta ponte. Só pode. Só pode ser esta ponte.
Lumos. Enchanted candles. Wonder where they're heading.
Pois que é aqui.
The candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest.
Não, tem que seguir. Não, tem que acabar direto.
The treasure must be nearby. I suppose a big forbidden forest could see. Treasure hunting suits me. Revelio.
Pronto. O que é isto? Há cogumelos. Só porque sim. Mas pronto. Vamos ficar então por aqui. Amanhã vai haver outra vez direto. Vou jogar Harry Potter outra vez. Quer dizer, Hogwarts. E é isso. Vamos continuar a fazer as missões normais. Isto não para de me pôr esta missão. E pronto, e depois falamos amanhã outra vez. Não se esqueçam de ver os vídeos no YouTube. Tenho andado a pôr os vídeos que estive a jogar com pessoas cá em casa, enquanto estive doente. Não podia sair do sofá e não, portanto tinha que jogar qualquer coisa. E aproveitámos, fizemos assim Resident Evil 6, tipo, tivemos a Mortal Kombat e Dragon Ball também, o Xenoverse 2. Que acabei a história, só que por alguma razão está sempre, quer dizer, gravado aqui na consola. Aqui, se tiver os direitos proibidos, digamos assim, eles não deixam gravar essa parte, fica tipo bloqueado. Mas é isso. Tem muitos combates no Mortal Kombat e Tekken e assim. Não te sei dizer, não vos sei dizer quem é quem. Sei que começo a maior parte eu. Geralmente sou eu o player 1. E o resto é do player 2. Depende de quem perdeu e quem ganhou. Mas também há uma coisa. É só comentários, likes e subscrevam-se nos canais. Estou a dizer canais, estou a dizer YouTube e Twitch. É isso. Pronto. Até amanhã então. Bye bye. Tchau. Trash.